Good morning, everybody. I am Demi Prazif.
And I'm Boyd Smoyf.
Welcome to the John Travolta Show. Apparently, there's a new app for that. Poor John Travolta, we hinted earlier that everybody is talking about his mistake. The good news is they're talking about John Travolta again. The bad news is it sucks that that's the reason. But you can have fun with it. So there is an app. Winston, you were the one who plugged it in. Shout outs to April Kalu, even on mat leave, she's working and sent us this. And you can transfer and find out what your name would be in John Travolta Oscar style.
That's right. So, it's a website. It's a website, not an app. But we'll have a link to it on our Twitter page. And I plugged all of your names in there.
Nice.
So we already talked about yours, Dina.
Yeah.
So you simply put in your name. I'm going to put in Dina Pugliese.
Travoltify yourself.
Do it. Travoltify. And your name is Demi Prazif.
Prazif. I like
Demi
it.
Prazif.
It's not that off.
And then let's put in Frank's right now.
Frank Ferragini would be.
Frank Ferragini. Flynn
Ferguson.
Yeah, that sounds like
That's why I go by Frankie Flowers. Way easier to remember.
That sounds like a Silicon Valley name.
One more, Melanie Ing.
My little cousin is named Flynn, so it's all right.
Melanie Ing. Let's do Melanie.
Melanie Ing would be.
Melissa Nelsim.
Now
I could go with that.
And Prazim.
I'm okay with Boyd Smoyf.
What would you be, Winston?
How do you go from
And
Let's Winston
Ing
see.
to that?
I don't know.
It's John Travoltifying itself.
okay, I am Victor Smoyf.
Me and Winston are brothers.
Can we call you Victor?
He's going to be
Winter.
forever Victor now.
Forever Winter.
Boyd and Victor Smoyf.
Victor.
It's the Smith and Smythe show. I watched it.
Smith and Smoyf.
That's fantastic. Melanie,
I do that all day.
we know that you are brilliant, even on no sleep. You are flawless all the time. She's scared right now. We love that you have so much fun, but we feel like we did something to you for that first read after talking about this. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay,
I don't know what's happening.
Roll tape. This happened about 10 minutes ago.
The request will be on the agenda when the board meets today. The parade takes place in June.
Parade Pride.
Oh.
The Parade Pride happened.
I didn't
Melanie.
even catch that. No one in the newsroom caught that either.
Really?
Parade Parade it was, and it just continued.
We live
Wow,
for
I'm
this.
You know, this is a good
Agenda when
lesson
the board
for.
meets today. The parade takes place in June.
The Parade Pride!
But here,
It's gonna catch on.
But here's the lesson, though, for kids out there right now that are doing all their speeches and sometimes just
Go
smile
on.
and keep going.
Keep on chugging.
Keep on rolling.
Keep on rolling. Pretend
Right through,
it's
friends.
all good.
Right
yes.
through. Okay, speaking of all good, will that happen at the Canadian Screen Awards? We don't know. It didn't happen last night. You were there on the red carpet. It's night one of many nights leading up to Sunday's broadcast show on CBC.
Right, and we got to, there's a huge Rogers media contention at Cityline, CityNews, and Sportsnet were all up for awards. And Gord took home a big award last night for the best local newscast.
Yeah, buddy.
The City News is everywhere.
You all look so gorgeous.
Yeah.
Tracy Moore, of course, up for Best Lifestyle Host. That will air Sunday night.
Sunday on the big show.
Tracy's got a ticket, please. Allison Eastwood also presenting with Hello Canada magazine.
Right, and she's going to be joining me on the red carpet to do all the interviews from that night. So it's
Live
gonna be,
on Sunday.
It's going to be really fun. And you know what's great about the CSAs is I love that Canada has done something with the amalgamation of the Genies and the Geminis to create the Canadian star system. Because it's something that we desperately need as a film and TV people, is because so many of our great talent go to the United States. And it's great that we get to keep people in Canada and recognize them for how good their talent
Gene
is.
Baruchel's going to be attending.
Yes.
So is Viggo Mortensen.
Right.
Let's go through the list
So for
here.
people that don't know what the Canadian Screen Awards is, we're
Right.
calling it the CSAs. So this is television, this is
It's our
music.
Oscars.
Film, digital media. It's basically, it used to be the Genies and the Geminis.
Right.
They've amalgamated the two in one amazing night on Sunday and all the events leading up to for all the awards, because they can't possibly list them all or else we'd be there for 7 hours, right? So
Right.
they want to condense it. So there's, the last few nights we've had some, as you said, we won for news last night, yay to City. Melanie, you were there. Is it intimidating to be in front of all your peers presenting?
It was a little bit, actually. You look out in the audience and you see people who you've idolized for years, and then colleagues that you'd say competition or whatnot. But it's all one big family because you're supporting one another. So it's actually a lot of fun.
Martin Short back as host because this is the second annual CSAs. He knocked it out of the park last year. You presented. What was it like?
It was I was actually with the Real Housewives of Vancouver, so that was a very interesting thing. And I'm like, why am I? Oh yeah, I'm reality TV as well. But they've really stepped up the show this year, not letting any more riffraff like me present awards.
No, You did a great job.
But it's great. Also, not only that, Seed is up for a bunch of. Carrie Lynn Neals, I think, is up for best actress.
Stephanie Ann Mills, she's presenting. Matt Barem is the. Did I say that right? Matt Barem.
Yeah.
Matt Barem. Travoltify that one. Presenting an award. Laura DiCateray is nominated for best performance in an actress in a guest role or guest role in comedy. Adam
is presenting. He's one. I can't wait to see this guy present because every time that I've been with him, he's just the funniest guy I've ever met.
He's so great. And so is Carrie Lynn.
Yeah, I'll never forget my interview with him at Legoland.
Really?
We were trying to talk about
this one.
This one time at Legoland?
No, we were there trying to talk about Seed as a show at Legoland. And it was where we had to be politically correct, and the humor behind what was not happening.
Yeah.
We had so much fun.
Well,
with
the
it.
show, let's explain, is about sperm donation.
Yeah.
So hence the inappropriate context. Also, Sportsnet up for a ton of awards, and I'm honored. I will be co-hosting with the enemies on Sunday night. Dukes are off.
Yeah,
I'm practicing my punch. Ben Mulrooney and Cheryl Hickey. Boom, boom. No, it's going to be a love fest. And George Strombo is he co-hosting?
I thought he was one of the four.
No, I believe he's walking the carpet.
Oh.
Yes, Heather Hiscox,
But
I
with
believe,
Ben and
will be
Cheryl,
there.
it'll be really fun. Those are two great people.
It'll be amazing.
Yeah.
No, it'll be amazing.
Also, too, like you said, the presenters there, and they got Jay Baruchel, Viggo Mortensen, and Tatiana Maslany, who I met at the Golden Globes from Orphan Black. The Canadian girl. Unbelievably beautiful, unbelievably talented.
She was up against Robin Wright for House of Cards.
I know.
Was it the Golden Globes? I mean, this is a huge year for her.
And she's pretty much Canada's breakout star this year. And I'm saying of all the names that I've seen, probably the biggest star that's going to be at this show.
Yeah, Jessica Paré, Jason Priestley. It's going to be
9021.
Oh yeah.
Brandon Walsh.
Now it's Call Me Fitz.
Oh, Call Me Fitz.
Yeah, it's for Call Me
No,
Fitz.
but he will be forever. 901.
Totally Brandon.
Also, tomorrow on the show, we have two stars of Seed. We love them, Carrie Lynn as well as Adam Corson. And we're going to end it off on a random note. Melanie, those are not extensions to those who are writing you.
Oh, yes, Lisa, thank you for the tweet. She said, love your extensions. These are real. You can tug at them.
Can you
actually,
tell
don't
them
tug
what
at
you're
them.
doing? Can I tell them? Melanie is growing her hair to cut it all off for charity.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm trying to get it as long as I can.
I would do it too, but you need virgin hair. Anyway, we will take a quick break. No, seriously, you can't have color on it. More BT right after this.
Tell me
Silence.
more about what happened to your hair.
Legoland.
No, this is the conversation we
I've never heard
had.
that conversation. I've never heard someone
No,
say
you
that.
do. You have to have virgin hair. It can't be dyed.
dyed.